Hey, what's up, traders? Sorry for the late video. Had a bunch of stuff going on. I actually took a nap, and then by the time I woke up, it was time to go get the son from the bus stop. And then we had soccer practice. Then we went to dinner with my dad, and we just got home. So figured I would pop on, make a video, so you all don't think I like went off the deep end or something. But 3 trades: BEKE, JD, PDD. First, we actually were in all 3 of these at the same time. Again, if you want to watch these live, feel free to go over to the Twitch and find them on the live stream. PDD, this one was not fun. Played the front side. We were actually up on this one. I think it was like $24, $25. And we got the break even a bunch of times, and we took most of our shares off every time. I think we were up to 300 shares. We were down to 50 right here on this candle, and we took half of those off. And I was really looking for the other half to break down. As you can see, there was no pullback yet. So I was waiting for the actual pullback. But it actually, as this candle, after we took this, we went and we were managing, I don't remember if it was JD or BEKE, but it popped up during that. And I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. But it went high of day and started to fake out. So I actually added and said we would just cut it high of day if it got back up there. And you can see it did try to come back down, but ultimately it ended up failing. So a little bit frustrating. Our average was literally right there at 06, I think it was, and it went to 07.5, and it just couldn't get that 38 test. Went higher. You can see it did try to go higher. Because it had no pullback, I kept the chart up, and I was looking for the obvious backside. The obvious backside would have been the break of that 38.07 area, because that was obviously where the support happened. I tried to assume it. I tried to assume that this was going to happen. We ended up getting in at 27, which was good. And I told myself the break of any previous candle's high, we were out. So at first, my stop was at 63. Then at the end of this candle, I put it to 44. And then at this candle, it was at 40. And but it couldn't break that area. It tried like 10 times, and it kept popping right back up to my average. It was really struggling to go down, and then it would pop right up into the 20s. It would be at like 14, like 15, 14, and it would just be like real hard coming down, then boom, right back up to 27. And it was so frustrating. And I just decided to take it off on like the 10th time, I think. And you can see it did go up through that. Let me see, what did it go to? It's saying 24, but I remember there. Well, I could have swore it went a little higher, because didn't we get filled higher? No, we got filled at 23. So it was a small winner. But I thought it went up to 20. Or there it was, 20. So it went up to 26. So when we got out, it was on that candle, because it looked like it was getting ready to shoot up. I didn't want to take a red on it because it had already tried. And of course, right after that is when the actual dump came. And what I keep telling myself, if I'm going to take these backside trades, I need to wait for the actual break. Like put in like a stop limit order at that price, and then just be done with it. So a little frustrated with myself on that one because we could have locked in. I think it was like 30. It would have been like $30 or something like that, but we ended up taking the $10 loser on it. So a little frustrating. JD, I think BEKE and JD were basically at the same time. I think we started JD and then we got into BEKE. I don't remember, but BEKE was an easy one. Was really hoping it would get up through 14. Clear jiggle right where it did. Ended up starting it. The high here was what, 1390. We ended up getting 1383. So pretty decent. I actually waited pretty long. I put a trail on these and tried to trail out as long as I could. But when it started to come back up, we just took it off, and it ended up being right on that one. It did try to bounce back up the view out there. So pretty good trade there on BEKE. That ended up being our big one today. And then JD, this one was pretty good too. This one was low on volume, I think. No, it actually wasn't too bad. I don't remember exactly how this one traded, but I remember getting the ad up through 58.50. It doesn't look that fast. The previous resistance I was using was here. But yeah, up through 58. Then I remember this one. I put an order out and we got missed just barely. I don't remember exactly what it was at, but I remember I missed this by exactly a penny, and then it shot back up, and then we ended up adding to it. And then it came back down and just scaled out. So that one wasn't a huge winner, but I remember starting smaller size on this one for some reason. I think maybe just because it was a little bit slower. But it does say it has some volume. But when we did get in, the volume wasn't that great before that big pop. So that's it. That's all I got. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Always appreciate the support. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below. You can find me over on Twitter, find me on Discord. And if you want to come watch me live, I'm over on Twitch every morning that the market's open. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.